What's going on, Break Gang? Philly Carnage here, bringing you the second rebuild here on the channel for Madden 22. And I mean, right now we're going to be kicking off with the Baltimore Ravens. It's coming in. We're here currently in week 3 of the real NFL season. Last week was huge. Lamar Jackson doing that front flip over into the end zone, pretty much securing that victory for the Ravens over the Kansas City Chiefs. So as we go ahead, we get into this, we'll take a look here at the roster, see what we're working with. As always, we got Lamar Jackson as the quarterback sitting there with Truz. The biggest thing with this rebuild, we're going to have to figure out how to resign him. So with that, he's 24, 3 years in the league from Louisville. He's got 92 throw power, 84 deep and medium, short accuracy, 89. A lot of guys, compare this man to a running back. The Ravens don't really have a quarterback. They got an extra running back. And I mean, this year, it, really could use him as a running back, as many injuries as they had. But, that 95 break sack is absolutely fantastic. 96 speed, 96 acceleration with the 95 agility. So, I mean, just looking at his abilities, we got Truz, escape artist, fast break, quick draw, jukebox, and tight out. So, overall, well-rounded quarterback. Just, I'd like to see that throw power get up there a little more, but 92 is definitely not bad. We got J.K. Dobbins here, 81 overall, 91 speed, 91 excel. Latavius Murray, who they had to bring in just because of all the injuries. Currently, real life, you got J.K. Dobbins, Gus Edwards, and Justice Hill, all injured, all tore their ACL, before the season even started. So right now, real life, they're rocking Latavius Murray, Devontae Freeman, Tyson Williams, and they also have Le'Veon Bell out there as well. Taking a look, we got Patrick Ricard, Marquise Brown, old Hollywood Brown there, 24, 81 overall, 97 speed. This man is fast. Sammy Watkins, Miles Boykin, Rashad Bateman, I want to get him up there. Let me get that right. I will get him up there into that starting lineup. He's a rookie, hidden dev. I have not looked to see what any of the hidden devs are here in Madden. The only ones that I know are what came with the Carolina Panthers when we just finished up that rebuild. So if you haven't yet, be sure to go to check that one out. Like I said, this is the second one here on the channel. Here for Madden 22, but 92 speed, 91 acceleration. Definitely got to work on that catching. But other than that, like Rashad Bateman, he's going to be pretty solid for the Ravens here. They also have Devin Duvernay, another speedster wide receiver. Tyler Wallace, I liked him in one of the rebuilds that I did there in Madden 21. I forget what team, but out of Oklahoma State, Tyler Wallace, he was very, very solid in college. But, just in general, his route running is not looking good. 60s across the board. I mean, I don't know how long Tyler Wallace will actually be here with the team. Tight ends, they did ship, what's his name? He plays on the Falcons now. I can't think of his name, but they got Mark Andrews here. I'm really surprised that they didn't give Mark a superstar. But he's 88 overall, star dev. He's 25, so he's young, 86 speed, 86 catching, 96 awareness, which is huge. Great short and medium route for a tight end. So I mean, I'm at least happy with that. Let's hopefully we can get him developed. We should at least hit, low 90s for him. Nick Boyle, it was weird because they had abilities on him over Mark Andrews, but hey, I mean, whatever. And then, a lot of these guys we're going to end up cutting just to go ahead and make extra space here on the team. Ronnie Stanley, currently injured, real life superstar left tackle, 92 overall. He's 27 years old, so the goal is to keep him here for the remainder of the rebuild. pretty much pay him what we have to. Let's take a look here at the contract. So either way, we got him 5 years. We're good. We don't have to worry about trying to re-sign Ronnie Stanley at all. Ben Powers, 70 overall. What do we want to do here? This is going to be where it's going to be interesting. We just got to kind of take a look here. We got, a 5-point strength difference. But, I mean, overall, Ben Powers is, overall better than Tyree Phillips. So, they're the same age, 1 overall difference. We'll have to make a decision whenever that time comes. At center position, we got Bradley Bozeman, 26, 72 overall. Now, this year is probably one that I'm going to go ahead and change. I'm going to get Patrick McCarty. Going to get him up there in that starting position. I don't know what the contracts are, but he's younger. That way, he has 1 year remaining. But depending on what Bozeman is, depending on what the cap hit will be, Bozeman would be the first one out. 1 year. So most likely, we're going to keep it. We'll figure that out, but it'll probably be Patrick McCarty over Bradley Bozeman in the future. One of the biggest issues I see here with the Baltimore Ravens is this Kevin Zeitler. I want to say he was formerly the New York Giants, but he's 31 years old, has 9 years in the league, and he has a huge cap hit, $15 million if we go ahead and get rid of him. He still has 3 years left, and I guess at this point it's going to be nice to have Zeitler, but we also have this Ben Cleveland here out of Georgia, rookie, 66 overall. He's going to be rocking in the depths there, more as a rotational guy per se, injury killer, whatever. But Zeitler, that's a huge penalty for Zeitler. That $15 million. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to keep him. Alejandro Villanueva used to be with Philly, then really made his name there in Pittsburgh. Former U.S. military. Hats off to him, man. Much respect. 32 years old, 78 overall. We'll try to keep him here as long as we can. If you pay the respects. Big shout out to Alejandro Villanueva. They're 78 overall. They're not doing him right. At least get this man an 80. Definitely needs it. Left end, we got Calais Campbell. He's up there in age. He's 35 years old, but he does have that superstar dev trait. Derek Wolfe, 31 as well. Again, the back ends of the contracts are horrible. Brandon Williams, he's 32. Justin Ellis. So again, we got to look at replacing that offensive line. Odafe away out of Penn State. What is it? I forget what his first name used to be, but he ended up changing it after he got drafted. But taking a look here at Oweh, 22 out of Penn State, 6'5", 257, left outside linebacker, 82 speed, 83 hit power. He's one of those guys that ran an absolute crazy 40 for Pittsburgh or for Penn State there in their unofficial combine stuff. 89 speed, 89 acceleration. I look forward to having him here on the team. Hopefully we can get him up there, get him up to low 80s or so. LJ Fort, again, he was with Philly at one point, but we're going to have Patrick Queen there starting in the middle out of LSU. Second-year player, 22 years old. He's 76 overall, 89 speed, 90 acceleration. Then we also have Malik Harrison here. Most likely it's going to be Queen and Harrison and LJ Fort. We're going to part ways with. Right outside linebacker, we got old man Justin Houston, Parnell McPhee, Tyus Bowser, who, again, he's going to be getting the start for us here on the team. Corners, probably one of the best secondaries in the league. Marlon Humphrey, superstar, 92 speed, 93 acceleration, 92 overall. Marcus Peters really made his name after he got shipped out of LA whenever he came over here to Baltimore last year. 88 overall, 91 speed, 90 acceleration. Jimmy Smith really doesn't get the credit that he deserves. Granted, he is up there in age, but he's a very serviceable cornerback. He's 33, 87 speed, 89 acceleration. Tavon Young most likely going to get that boost above Jimmy Smith, but we want to develop our younger guys. Jimmy is most likely going to at least get the start this year. Then we also got Anthony Verrett. He's 26. 93, 93 speed, 93 acceleration. Emin Lewis and Khalil Dorsey, I guess you say his name. But this man right here, when you're doing franchises and you want speed and a lot of potential upside out of a corner, Chris Westry is your guy. As we take a look at him here at the ratings, 94 speed, 91 acceleration. The man in zone coverage really isn't the best, but it can be developed. Got that 74 press. Just has that boost. But yeah, Chris Westry, shout out to him. He is a beast whenever it comes to users and just building a team and franchise. We got a lot of rookies here at the free safety position. Deshaun Elliott, he's not a rookie. He has 3 years experience out of Texas. Let's go. Hook 'em horns, baby. Big win yesterday, Saturday the 25th of, absolutely destroying Texas Tech 70 to 30 something. Let's go. But we got Brandon Stevens and Ardarius Washington, both rookies out of SMU and TCU. Most likely won't see the field. Probably remain here for the remainder of their rookie contract, but I have no idea. Chuck Clark, another guy. Not much talk about him, but he's 26, 78 overall, 88 speed, 91 acceleration. We got Anthony Levine Sr., up there in age. Won't be with the team long. And then some Geno Stone guy. And the best kicker in the league, Justin Tucker. He's 31. Hopefully, we can keep him for the remainder of the year, rebuild all 5 years. He does have those crazy eyes there. Don't know what he's doing in the picture, but, he's doing his thing. Punter, we got Sam Couch, 39 years old. We'll most likely move on from him in the near future. But that right there, that's going to do it for just taking a look at the team. I'll do the stuff on the back end and get everything done, get through preseason, and we'll be back there for week 1. So here we go. As we get ready for week 1, just taking a general look at the team. We got to still upgrade some guys. So Phillips, we'll just go ahead, we'll hit that, we'll work on the power, get him up there, that 70 overall. So we did bump him up over Howard is there just because he does have that star dev trait. So we still have Cleveland there in the background and, Powers, but, I wanted to get that dev trait up there, get him up there. It'll help work that overall a hell of a lot quicker. And then the other thing that we wanted to do, we wanted to go ahead and move Meckery, or however I was saying his name the first time around. But we're going to go ahead, we're going to upgrade him as well and, get him up there to that 72 overall, right above Bozeman, even though Bozeman would jump up to a 73. Makari, definitely I like his upside a lot better than Bozeman. We got Hollywood Brown there. I want to say he dropped down to a star from a superstar last year, but, we released a couple running backs. We got Bateman up there in the slot. And then defensively, we kept it the same, but we did get rid of our, the older middle linebacker there, LJ Fort. And, just going to be pretty much rocking it here, even though I want to get Owen in there. Where can I get Owen? I really want to keep, the guys here. Let's get Owen up there, and then we'll move Wolf up to our second DT. Yeah, that works. So here, roughly at the halfway point, we're sitting at 5-2. We're third place in the division, but the division is right there. We've already handled business against the Bengals. We were their second loss, so we at least have that tiebreaker currently over them. But we definitely need to get some things going. Taking a look here at players to negotiate. You're looking at it. Calais Campbell, would love to have him back. He wants $15 million over 1 year. I don't think we can go ahead and pay that. Along with Brandon Williams, he's 32, star dev. He wants $10 million. Justin Houston, he's out. Most likely, Jimmy Smith is gone. So pretty much, we'll just come down here. We'll take a look. Tyler Huntley, he's been pretty. He's a what am I trying to say? He's a solid backup. Especially for what we're doing. Chris Westry and Khalil Dorsey most likely coming back here on the team. Just kind of going down through it. Makari, he's going to get re-signed. We've already discussed that earlier. So, I mean, Deshaun Elliott, yes. Go ahead, lock him up. 3 years. Let's go. And, a big part of the Baltimore Ravens is the run game. So, Patrick Ricard, go ahead, lock him up as well. He wants a little more money. He wants some more salary. So, we'll be able to get it. Sammy Watkins, we'll see what he's doing this year. Like I said, we got a lot of speed on the back end there. So, I mean, he could be on his way out as well. As we're sitting here, we're week 9. We'll take a look here at the stats. See how the Ravens are doing. We're currently the 22nd overall offense and the first defense in the league. Lamar Jackson, 1,500 passing yards, 12 touchdowns, 4 picks. Not terrible, especially for a running quarterback rushing wise. We got J.K. Dobbins, 608, 5 touchdowns. Lamar also has just under 303 touchdowns there running the ball. So he's 1,800, 1,900 yards. All right, receiving wise, Marquise Brown, 410 and 1. Mark Andrews, as normal, he's up there. He's almost leading the way in receptions. 1 short, but 302, 3 touchdowns. Rashad Bateman doing his thing. J.K. Dobbins in there. Nice little dump offs. 5 touchdown passes for him. Sammy Watkins, 22, 183. Let's see. I don't even know what to say about re-signing him. Marcus Peters leads the way. 31 tackles. Sack-wise, we got Khalil Campbell coming in 4.5, Justin Houston with 4 currently. 2 big guys that are up for free agency, most likely not going to make the team. Interception-wise, we got Chuck Clark with 2, Calais Campbell with 1. All right. Marcus Peters and Malik Harrison with 1 as well. So, I mean, overall, not doing terrible. Would like to see a little more, some more wins, even though we're sitting 5-2. Let's see what happens here. See what happens here, and then we'll get right back into the sim, and we'll come back at the halfway point. So we got the win. We're 6-2, bumps us ahead of the Bengals, who fell short. We did have a breakout scenario last week for J.K. Dobbins. There we go. That's what's up. J.K. Dobbins is now a superstar. So the team is starting to look pretty damn good. So far through week 10, let's just take a look. Take a look here. Let's find out exactly what J.K. Dobbins' ability comes out with, as he should. He either has 1 or he's damn close to having 2. Let's see. Upgrade. We'll go elusive back, get him up there to 84. So he should still be 1 short, but he gets +1 awareness, +2 ball carrying, change of direction. With JK, I'm not a fan of tank being his thing. But I mean, let's go running back apprentice. And then, like I said, once we get up there to that 85 elusive, we'll be able to go ahead and get jukebox. So let's keep moving with JK. But we still got Rashad Bateman there as hidden. We'll see here at the end of the season. So we finished off the year 13-4. We're at 87 offense, 85 defense, 86 overall. So I mean, the team played pretty damn good. 13-4, and we still get a wild card matchup. We got the Chiefs there at number 1, and all right. So even the Titans, coming in there number 2, facing off against the Buffalo Bills. We got the Jacksonville Jaguars, and the Patriots face off against the Browns there in the AFC side. And I mean, honestly, it don't matter about the NFC until we get to the Super Bowl. We got one last hurrah here for the playoffs. Who is it? Calais Campbell, probably? It is. Coach wasn't going to say anything, but it feels like this might be it for Calais Campbell. I figured that. He's 35. I talked to him at the beginning of the year, felt like it could be coming. This could be some extra motivation and fire that we need for the deep run. All right, let's go. He's been fired up. 10 morale for all players. Let's go. Let's get this W. As we'll take a look here at what we finished at. How did we finish for statistically? We jumped up to the 10th overall NFL offense, and we're still that number 1 defense in the league. Lamar, 3,700 yards, 34 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. J.K. Dobbins up over 1,000, 1,266 and 9. Lamar with 769 and 11. Gus Edwards even put in 11. So Lamar actually, Overall, what, 44, close to 4,500 total yards. So the one thing I do want to say that I've noticed here in Madden 22, they actually utilize the running quarterbacks as a running quarterback, which is fantastic, especially whenever it comes to the Sims. Receiving wise, we got Marquise Brown, 849 and 6. Mark Andrews there. Led the team in receptions at 75, 843 and 10. I'm good with it. Rashad Bateman doing his thing. Sam Watkins, 569 and 4. And J.K. Dobbins added in another 450 and 7, which puts him, 1,700 yards? All right. That's what I like to see. Kevin Zeitler gave up no sacks all year long. Defensively, we got Patrick Queen leading the way, 103 tackles, 8 TFLs, 1.5 sacks. Calais Campbell, big year, 19 TFLs. Brandon Williams with 12. Sack-wise, Justin Houston leading the way, 8.5. Calais Campbell there with 7. Odafe OL there with 4. All right. I like it. Interception-wise, Marcus Peters led the way with 2. Chuck Clark went up to a star dev in the season, had a breakout scenario, had 2. Calais Campbell, Levine, Harrison, and Tavon Young all with 1. So overall, team looked pretty good. I'm happy with it. Let's go ahead. Let's get right into this wild card weekend and see if we can come out victorious and continue a deep playoff run as we're taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars here. Hopefully we can make this run for Calais Campbell. It'd be nice to come out here and get a Super Bowl victory in year 1 as we're up 7-0 against the Jacksonville Jaguars. 7-3, Jacksonville, they're not backing down. Another third down, we're back in the red zone. And all right, 14-3. Let's go. 21-3. I don't think Trevor Lawrence and the Jacksonville Jaguars have enough to stop us here, as it's 28-10. And as I say that, it would not surprise me if the Jaguars somehow make one hell of a comeback. 35-10, 35-17. Let's go. This game's ours. There we go. We are advancing to the divisional round. I'm good with it. Coming out strong. Lamar Jackson only threw the ball 82 yards. 82 yards for Lamar. What the hell? How did we win this? Trevor Lawrence threw 3 interceptions. That rookie, inexperience against his defense. All right, I'm good. Lamar Jackson only 733. Gus Ed. All right, so we had a very, very strong running attack. Let's see. Sammy Watkins. What the hell happened? How did we blow them out? Let's see. Marlon Humphrey with 2. Marcus Peters with 2. Do we have any? What happened? I have no idea. I have no idea how we won this game, but hey, it's definitely not a game that you would expect to win, especially just seeing 82 passing yards. But hey, win is a win. Let's move on. So here we go. In the divisional round, we get to take on the Cleveland Browns for the 3rd time this season. Let's see if we can get it done here in the sim. I don't plan on hopping in. I mean, if the game gets out of control, then yes, I will. As Cleveland goes down, they get a quick 3. We're down in the red zone again. We get it 7-10-7. All right. So I mean, Cleveland went down the field, scored real quick, 14-10. We got the ball back here. Let's go. Come on, 17-10. We got a touchdown lead here with under 2 to go in the All right. 24-17 here in the 3rd quarter. We need a touchdown. Let's expand this lead. And we do. 31-17. This is looking way too easy. 31-24. We're back in the red zone. All right. We shouldn't lose this game. As I say that, I wouldn't be surprised. All right. We got some instant tutties, some instant field goals as we move on to the AFC Championship game. 48-24, we take the victory. 225 for Lamar, 17 for 62 for J.K. Dobbins, 5 for 67 for Hollywood Brown, and Sammy Watkins pretty much got shut down. So it is time for the AFC Championship game. As you remember in the Carolina Panthers rebuild, we made it to the AFC back-to-back years. Unfortunately, the Packers were there, and the Packers shut us down. So hopefully, we are able to go ahead and beat up on the Buffalo Bills. It is most likely going to be a snow game. So let's go ahead. Let's get right into this and try to make it to our first ever Super Bowl whenever it comes to these rebuilds here on Madden 22. As you know, we got the ball here. Let's go. Come on. What do we got? Third down. We're moving the ball. We're back in the red zone. Should be an easy one. 3-0 Baltimore. As we're here in the second quarter. Let's go. Come on, there we go. 10-0, 10-3. Buffalo fired back, got the field goal. As we need something. We're in the third quarter. Need a big stop. We got it. The snow's not helping either of our teams. As long as we can do enough to pretty much hold them, need a big stop. Come on. They scored the touchdown. Now we need Lamar and the rest of the offense to go do their thing. I would like to see a touchdown, but we got a field goal. Come on, defense. Let's go. We need a stop. And he did. There we go. We got the stop. We're going to the Super Bowl in year one. Let's go. Sean McDermott, he can't believe it. Let's go. It was a hard-fought game. Lamar 129, no touchdowns. J.K. Dobbins 17 for 57. Marquise Brown got shut down, most likely covered by Trey White all game long, 1 for 2. Sammy Watkins 4 for 30. But hey, we're going to the Super Bowl. So I got to correct myself because I said that we did the Panthers. Not the case. We did Seattle in our last rebuild. I can't believe I messed that up that bad. But look who we face here in the Super Bowl. We got Seattle at 11-6. Russ Wilson, their top player. We're 13-4. Let's kind of take a look to see how Seattle got here. Seattle came in as the number 3 seed like us. They were able to go ahead and beat up on Dallas 34-28, and then they got a shutout against Green Bay, our nemesis in that Seattle Seahawks rebuild. But we're going to be taking on Seattle here as it is number 3 against number 3. We got media day. I'm curious to see this. Coach, you're already 1 ring, so you're no stranger to the magnitude of the atmosphere of the Super Bowl. Let's see. How much does that help? It's a non-factor. It's a whole new game. It don't matter. We got 10 extra staff points, which we have not used any of them at all so far in this rebuild. We'll take a look here at the yearly awards as Patrick Mahomes is your MVP. Lamar Jackson coming there at number 3. AFC, we got offense player goes to Mahomes. Lamar there at number 3. Defensive player goes to Von Miller. Let's see. We got Calais Campbell, rightfully so, coming in there at number 9. Offensive rookie goes to Trevor Lawrence. Defensive rookie Caleb Farley. We got Odafe Owe there at number 9. Best quarterback goes to Mahomes. Running back, Derrick Henry. J.K. Dobbins coming in there at number 4. Receiver goes to Demarcus Robinson. O-line, Ronnie Stanley. Let's see, do we have anybody else? We got Kevin Zeitler coming in there, even on that huge contract. We got Calais Campbell coming in there, number 7, best D-line. Linebacker goes to Von Miller. Just kind of seeing if we had anybody make it. Let's see, we got Joe Hayden. Ooh, Marlon Humphrey, where you at? Best kicker goes to Harrison Bucker. Justin Tucker all the way down there at number 7. So, very interesting whenever it comes to the yearly awards. But, enough about that. Let's go ahead. Let's get into Super Bowl week here against the Seattle Seahawks. They're in 82. We're in 86. We have the overall advantage. But yeah, really, it comes down to this. Can we come out? Can we get the victory? There we go. We got the American flag waving on the field. Let's go. We're going to watch this. Just get used to it. Hopefully this isn't the only time that we're going to make it. Hopefully, we continue to do our thing, and we're back here year after year. There we go. We got Lamar coming out of the tunnel. Let's go. Come on. We need this victory. It would be a huge momentum boost, a huge confidence boost for me. Let's do our thing. Let's go. All right, now I don't care about that. Let's go. Let's get into this. It's 7-7s. 7-7 real quick for both teams. We got the ball back here in the second quarter. But, I mean, defenses of both teams have been standing still. We take the lead 14-7. Can we get a stop? Can we get a stop? We can't. 14 apiece. We're down here. 2-minute drill. Let's go. Come on. Why do we go for it? Take the points. Take the points. What are you doing? Back in the red zone here, and we're able to get a touchdown. 21-14 here before the end of the third quarter, and we got a turnover. We're already down in the red zone, 28-14. Let's go. Russ can't handle this pressure. Russ can't handle this pressure. Let's send Calais Campbell out the right way, and let's get him that Super Bowl victory, and we did it. We did it. The Baltimore Ravens go ahead and get the Super Bowl in the first year of this rebuild. Let's go. Lamar can't believe it. He finally got his Super Bowl ring. This is the first time. I don't remember the year, but Ray Lewis got his on his his exit of the NFL, and then we got Calais Campbell getting his final year. Let's go. Beautiful sight. Beautiful sight to see. Let's see who. This is actually pretty cool. This little cutscene, that's pretty cool. Now let's see who is the MVP. That's really what it comes down to. Who's the MVP of this game? I mean, ultimately, when we continue to go through, if we win another one, we're not gonna watch this whole thing. We'll let it. We'll sum it up. I guess we don't know who the MVP is. All right, Russ Wilson, 120, no touchdowns. Lamar came away with 114 and a touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, huge game, 18 carries, 129, and not really much from our receivers. So just taking a look here at the recap here, Lamar was your MVP. We got that 28-14 victory, our third Super Bowl victory for the Baltimore Ravens in their entire franchise history. Let's go. And surprisingly, they did this, for Calais Campbell, but he didn't retire yet. We got Anthony Levine Sr. that retired. Very, very interesting that, we had all this morale boost for Calais Campbell and he didn't hang it up yet. Interesting. So now that we know that Calais Campbell isn't going to retire, at least that we know of, we need to make that decision. So, the one big thing that I did do, I turned off player regression. I still don't think they have it fixed. I mean, especially since doing the Seahawks last time, we had Dwayne Eskridge, who still went over 1,000. He was pretty much averaging 1,000 yards every year, and he still dropped from his superstar back to a star at one point, even coming off of 1,000. Hell, it might have been 1,100 year. So I mean, at this point, do we take the chance and drop $10 million on Calais Campbell, or do we let it walk and try to find somebody in the draft? Sammy, I'm good with letting Sammy go. So we came in here, we signed who we wanted to. Chris Westry decided, hey, screw you guys. He gave us the big middle finger. He wants to go, check out free agency. So, with that, I'm sure I'm going to be kicking myself in the ass for this one, but we're going to go ahead. We're going to skip out on the re-sign of Calais Campbell. So, getting in here to free agency, we have $23.17 million. I don't want to go too big because I know Lamar's coming up. We could go after Devontae Adams, get that X factor here on the team. But, I also looked at Calais Campbell. There's still no bids out on him. But I don't want to go ahead. I don't want to spend a lot of money, just due to the fact that we're going to have to sign Lamar Jackson at one point. So we're gonna go a little heavy. We need a defensive tackle. Doug Costin there. He's 24-74 overall. Star Dev. We're gonna try to pull him in. We bumped up the years in general, just that way we at least get him for the remainder of the rebuild. And then, I couldn't take the chance to pass up Leighton Vander Esch. 26 years old. He's a 79 overall superstar. Would pair great with Patrick Queen, and I can't think of the backup linebacker there. But with that being said, if we can go ahead and pull off Leighton Vander Esch, we're going to move away down into one of the rush ends positions. So with that, let's go ahead. Let's set him up here to next week and see if we can at least pull one of the two. Be nice to pull both. Vander Esch rejected our offer, but we did get Costin. So I mean that it sucks, but we did just save a good bit of money there. I'm kind of curious. Let's see if Vander Esch did get signed by somebody. He did, and the Cardinals came out and outbid us for $25.2 million. All right, very interesting. Those Cardinals, they're going to be something. So here we are. It's time for the draft. So we're picking at pick 32. So I mean it's kind of hard to take a look here at the draft board currently because there's a lot of guys that I'd love to have, but I don't see them being there. Just kind of taking a look. We definitely need to look defensive tackle. Look at the ends there. So yeah, I mean it's definitely something. Even if we could go and somehow find a way to pull a wide receiver out of this at some point, but like getting an Aiden Hutchinson, absolutely fantastic. Mid-first rounder, instant addition to the team. Be nice if we could somehow pull a hidden dev, at least. So we'll send this up here to pick 32, and it's time to take a look to see what the hell we have left. So we'll take a look here at the draft board, and, all right, so we got a couple. We could go Myjai Sanders out of Cincinnati. Looks like an absolute monster, early first rounder, and potentially have a chance at a Tyler Davis later on. And I mean with that combine there, he's not the strongest. That's my only issue with it. But we definitely need some improvement there on that defensive line. So I think that's where we're gonna go ahead and go. We're gonna take Myjai Sanders, 6'5", 255, out of Cincinnati, speed rusher. And we got number 5 in true talent. Let's go. We got him there at 32, 76 overall. Looking at him, 78 finesse, 85 speed, 91 acceleration, 79 tackle. Got to work on that block shed, 67. But, hopefully, and if it's the same as Madden 21, he's straight up flexing. So, there's a chance that he could be coming out as a superstar dev trait. So with, me not being 100% sure if Tyler Davis is still going to be there, we went ahead and we made the trade with the Las Vegas Raiders. We're going to send them our second round pick 64. 2022 fourth and a 2023 fourth rounder just to move up to get their number 2 selection. So, with that being said, we're up next. So, we'll go ahead. We will skip this pick. Let's make sure. All right. So we're good. We are good. We're going to go in here. We're going to take Tyler Davis. That way, we can at least secure that, mid first round talent. Let's go. 21 years old. He's 6'2", 300 pounds, out of Clemson. And we're going to get him. 74 overall. Normal dev trait. Number 17 in true talent. But, I mean, the biggest thing with him, I'd say, and I mean, they don't really, they have it, but I don't think that's where it should be. Tyler Davis is an absolute monster. 89 strength. Should possibly be a 90. That block shedding definitely should be up as well. But, nice little development player here with Tyler Davis. I'm okay with making that trade. So, we'll go ahead. We'll continue through the draft. We'll check in at the draft recap. So, just taking a look here at the draft recap. Obviously, we took Myjai Sanders and then traded up to get Tyler Davis. Then we went Brian Oshemoa. He's a 69 overall. Not terrible. He was like I forget exactly what he was, but he wasn't terrible. Definitely going to be, a work in progress, but right outside linebacker, use the depth, and we went Myron Tagovailoa, maybe potentially he's related to Tua somehow, maybe a distant cousin. I have no idea. Tyrone Bishop, Adodole Adoe. I had to go Texas at least once. Hook'em horns, baby. 66 overall. Definitely not the best. And Thomas Booker, we just needed add a little depth there to that defensive tackle. And, I think we did it with that. So here we go. The time has come. The biggest name that we got to re-sign. We did go ahead. We picked up Raheem Mostert. Just add to that backfield, that speed. We couldn't let it go. 97 speed, 96 acceleration. Justice Hill's still there, but he's up for contract. Miles Boykin, he doesn't really see the field that much. Trayvon Young, Juwan James, Marquise Brown, Marcus Peters, but the man that wants a shit ton of money, $310 million. We can't let him walk. There we go. We got him. We got him locked up. That's the biggest thing that we had to do this entire rebuild. So let's go out here. Let's go ahead and get Hollywood Brown. There we go. Trayvon Young, yes. We want to go ahead. We want to throw out the bid on him. Along with, might as well just keep rocking with Marcus Peters. Marcus Peters has been pretty solid for us. Wants a lot of money, but, we'll take it. Just kind of looking here. Raheem Mostert may just be that, one season, guy, just have him there. Because $17 million for, pretty much rocking third string, maybe come in a couple times, not going to happen. Villanueva, we'll try to get him re-signed just because, like I said, much due respect to this man. Let's continue. He was there. He protected the red, white, and blue. Let's keep letting him earn his payday. And, of course, most likely try to get Khalil Dorsey and Josh Oliver there, especially Oliver there for the depth. He stays third string, but eventually Nick Boyle's got to go. So here we are entering week 10, and we're not looking so hot. 3-5 on the year. We're in that Super Bowl slump, but the division is wide open still. We're currently sitting third place, 3-5, just above the Bengals. We're right behind the Browns and the Steelers. So let's kind of just take a look. Let's see what is going on with this team. What exactly has happened? How's it working? We came out strong. First two wins against the Browns and the Dolphins. Then we came out and the Browns put 42 on us. After, we routed them there in week 1, they came back with a game plan and, they put in work. But at least, we're at least able to average, that main 30-some points against them. So hopefully, things can work out here later on if we have to face them again in the playoffs. We follow that up with another L to the Bengals and the Steelers. So right there, not looking good. 1-3 against the division. Lost to the Titans. Had our bye week, lost to the Falcons right out of that bye week after, we tried to get as much preparation as we could. And then, we came in here week 9 and we handled business against the Cincinnati Bengals to go ahead and split that. So far we're 2-3 in the division. We still got to go ahead and face Pittsburgh at some point. Taking a look here statistically, we're the 25th overall offense and the 8th overall defense. Lamar, not so great on the interceptions here so far halfway through the year, but 2,000 yards, 17 touchdowns. Rushing wise, we're not really getting the ball to J.K. much. Just under 500 yards, 3 touchdowns. Lamar has 316 and 2. Gus Edwards coming in there, 78 yards. Definitely not where we want him to be. Averaging just 2.8. I mean, hell, we even have Devin Duvernay coming in there and getting some rushing attempts. Which, I mean, come on. At least they're trying. Receiving wise, we got Hollywood Brown leading the way. 500 yards, 4 touchdowns. Mark Andrews not having as big of a year. 390 and 1. Rashad Bateman, 327 and 2. Duvernay, 326 and 5. So it is nice to see Duvernay getting in there, getting a little more touches. Marcus Peters again leads the way at the halfway point, 52 tackles, tied with Malik Harrison. Biggest difference is Malik Harrison able to go ahead and he has 6 more tackle for losses and the sack. Sack-wise, we got Majay Sanders, our rookie, coming in leading the team with 2, with Malik Harrison, Patrick Queen, and Jalen Ferguson, along with Justin Matabuke and Tyler Davis. So at least our rookies are coming in there getting some work. We have no. There we go. Trayvon Young has 3 picks. I was about to say we had none, but Trayvon Young has 3. Deshaun Elliott with 1, along with Humphrey and Tyus Bowser. So hopefully on the back end of this season, we'll be able to go ahead and figure out what the hell's going on with this team and potentially make our way back into the playoffs. So we finished 8-9, definitely not a 13-4 season like we had in year 1, and we came nowhere close to making the playoffs as we finished 3rd place in the AFC North. Taking a look here at the playoff picture, pretty much Bengals made it, but they got knocked out week in the wild card round. But the Chiefs, able to do their thing. They worked their way all the way up, and they're taking on the Philadelphia Eagles in the Super Bowl, which nice to see. Battle of the number 2 seeds last year was the battle of the number 1s. Just kind of taking a look at it, how they got there. The Chiefs beat the Tennessee Titans, then to go on and pretty much whip up on the Los Angeles Chargers, beat the Patriots in a close one. And then Philly able to go ahead and beat the Saints. Have a close one here against the Vikings and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, where they're there in the Super Bowl. So unfortunately we didn't make it, but is what it is. We'll take a look here at the Pro Bowl roster, see if we had anybody that was able to go ahead and make it. At least get their name in there somewhere. So far, not looking good. Stanley there, our first one, left tackle 1. Yeah, it's definitely not looking good at all, as we're all the way down here to the linebackers and we still have nobody. All right, Chuck Clark coming in there, strong safety 2. So, that might be Justice Hill as punt returner. I have no idea, honestly, but, had at least 2 that we can 100% guarantee were our guys. Taking a look statistically, we were the 22nd overall offense and the 23rd defense. So something happened to this defense. We went from the number 1 last year, with Calais Campbell and the other dude, all the way to 8 at about the midway point, all the way down to the 23rd. Lamar Jackson, was on pace for 4,000 yards, fell short 3,900, 32 touchdowns, 13 interceptions. J.K. Dobbins went over 1,000, 1158 and 9. Lamar was 655. So I guess you can continue to say, 4,500 yards there for Lamar. 6 touchdowns here, running the ball. Raheem Mostert, I don't know what all came with us, but he had some touches. We did run Rashad Bateman a lot more, along with Duvernay. So I have no idea. I want to say this is our Justice Hill that was the punt returner as well. He is number 43, so it kind of makes sense. Receiving-wise, Mark Andrews led the way, 851, 4 touchdowns. Hollywood Brown got that contract extension, 815, 8. Duvernay and Bateman both coming in with 7 touchdowns. So, spreading the ball around. Patrick Queen led the way, 107 tackles. 3 TFLs, 1.5 sacks. Sack-wise, we had Majay Sanders, our rookie, coming up big, 7.5 on the year, leading the team. Let's go. Jalen Ferguson with 3. Mabuke with 3. Owen Davis both with 2. So, we were able to get back after opposing quarterbacks. Marlon Humphrey comes away with 4 picks. Tavon Young with 3. Queen Clark and Tyus Bowser with 2, Deshaun Elliott and Odafe Owe with 1. So, overall, solid defensive performance, but still, I want to know what happened where we dropped from 8 all the way to 23. So, taking a look here at the yearly awards, Alvin Kamara was your MVP. Let's see, we had Lamar coming in there at number 7. Taking a look here at the AFC, Patrick Mahomes was your offense player of the year. Lamar there at 4. Defense player of the year goes to Trey White. All right, getting a corner up there. Very interesting. We had nothing. Offensive rookie goes to David Bell. I don't think we did not have any rookies offensive rookies, but Majay Sanders comes in there, gets Defensive Rookie of the Year. Let's go. Adrian Hutchinson, one of the guys that we talked about potentially going after if he was there. He is runner-up Rookie Defensive Player of the Year there. Best quarterback goes to Mahomes. Lamar there at 4. Running back goes to Derrick Henry. Just kind of curious. No, he doesn't. I was going to say, does J.K. Dobbins somehow make the short list? Receiver goes to David Bell. Yeah, we have nobody there. O-line, Quentin Nelson. Ronnie Stanley dropped to 2. Not the best this year. D-line goes to DeForest Buckner. We most likely have nobody, obviously. Linebacker, again, nobody within the linebacking core. Von Miller there with the Dolphins leading that way. DB goes to Trey White. There's a chance Marlon Humphrey there at number 6, along with Tavon Young there at number 9. And nope, Justin Tucker all the way down there at 7. But definitely shout out to Justin Tucker. Now has the NFL's longest field goal. He was already, first ballot Hall of Fame for a kicker, and he was already headed to, Canton. But right today, against the Detroit Lions, he 100% secured his way there. So taking a look here at the recap, the Kansas City Chiefs get their 3rd Super Bowl victory, 31-26 against my Philadelphia Eagles, where Mahomes leads as the MVP. We salute him. Alejandro Villanueva retires after 9 years in the NFL. Thank you for your service. We have no money in free agency, and for the first time ever, Tyreek Hill is actually in free agency in one of the rebuilds that I've done. And unfortunately, we're unable to make any bids. JJ Watt's there. He's old, but, wouldn't be bad to have him added to the team. Would love to go ahead and grab Devin White, that 90 overall star dev, 25 years old. But, I mean, we have, like I said, no money. Along with Deron Payne, love to get him. But, hey, unfortunately, we're going to have to go ahead and we're going to have to sit this free agency period out and go on to the draft. So here at the draft, we got the number 11 overall pick. So I did make a few scouting, and then I kind of just changed it up. Decided, hey, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna let the computer do it. So just kind of going down through. We don't need a quarterback. Getting Bijan Robinson there out of Texas would be huge. He's currently in the running for the Heisman in real life, and just kind of looking at this, he's an absolute beast. But unfortunately, I don't think we can go ahead and we can grab him. Receiver, Keyshawn Boot. He's been balling out there for LSU as well. But again, not on our top priorities. The biggest priority is going to be that right tackle. We need to find somebody that's going to be able to come in, step in, and be solid for us. And unfortunately, there's nobody here that really fits. I mean, we could look here at Zach Zittner, 6'6", 325, possibly putting him in there. Clay Webb, definitely going to look at him later on in the draft. And then look at one of these right guards, 6'5", 334, that we could look. I mean, I'm really torn. Unfortunately, we didn't really have we couldn't do anything. We could look at a right end here. We still, the defense is not looking the greatest all season across the board, except for defensive tackle. I am so torn on where we actually want to go here. But Trenton Simpson, we might be able to pull him there in the second. Eli Ricks, would be nice. Tony Grimes. If you guys remember Tony Grimes from Madden 21, that draft class, he was the fastest out there. He was an absolute monster. So, I mean, at this point, we can't pass up on the biggest guy out here. So, Jalen Catalon from Arkansas, he killed it at the combine. And, I mean, we can't pass this up. So with the 11th overall pick, we got to go ahead and we got to take Jalen Catalon. There we go. We reached, according to this, 17th ranked in true value, but 77 overall hidden dev, 93 speed, 96 not 96, 76 zone coverage, 76 pursuit, 91 excel. All right. Now, let's continue to work on the actual team. So, taking a look here at the draft recap, Jalen Catalon there, 77 overall. Hidden dev. We already looked at him. Then we went Jalen Kimber. Add to that cornerback room. 75 overall. Normal dev trait, unfortunately. But 97 speed. Let's go. Clay Webb. Surprise. Hidden dev trait. Let's go. We got a center there. 91 strength. He got that +4. Instant starter. 100% instant starter. Reached here on Jason Harris, right end. Combine looked good. 67 overall. And then, we took a receiver. Fastest one out there. Jameson Williams, rookie out of Bama. 96 speed, 94 acceleration. This team, you might as well just try to field a track team against them, because this team is nothing but speed. So, before we go ahead and get into year 3, we might as well just take a general look at the team. Still the same here. We did finally find a spot for Ben Powers. We're going to move him to right tackle. We got Webb there as the starting center. Other than that, everything looks the same. We did move our speedster here, Williams, up to the number 4. And the one thing I did want to check, we talked about it before. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get Jukebox on J.K. Dobbins, because, again, we didn't have anything on him there for that number 2. Just kind of taking a look here. Everything else is, somewhat the same. Really would have liked to see Sanders go up to a superstar there. Kimber, that's a horrible, horrible picture on him. Very, very tiny head for that body. Catalan there is, just back up Chuck Clark. I couldn't really find a spot to put him. So, we're going to keep rocking that. Look at the specialist. He'll get in there for the sub corner. So, is what it is. We're going to keep rocking with it. And let's try to, finally have a better year than, and, get off that Super Bowl slump that we had there in year 2. Back in week 10 of year 3, and we're currently sitting 7-1. We lost that first game of the year, I believe. And since then, yeah. So we lost by 3 to the Broncos week 1. But then since then, we have been on an absolute tear, beating the Jets, the Rams, the Texans in a blowout, the Titans in a shootout, beat the Steelers, beat the Colts, and then an absolute blowout against the Detroit Lions. So, happy to see where we're going. With that, let's take a look statistically. We're currently the 10th overall offense and the 2nd overall defense. So, Lamar looking a lot better than years prior. 1,590 yards, 18 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. Kind of looking like he was, back in that Super Bowl year in year 1. Rushing wise, J.K. Dobbins almost has 1,000 yards through 9 weeks. 990 and 11. Let's go. Mark Andrews leading the way, 464, 1 touchdown. Hollywood Brown, 3-3. Rashad Bateman, 280-3. Duvernay there, 279-5. Let's see. Where is he? Williams not getting in. Defensively, Marlon Humphrey leads the way, 45 tackles, 7 picks. Oh my, what a monster. Marlon is coming here to beast out. Justin Matabuke, 5.5. Majay Sanders, 3.5. Adafe Owen, 1.5 there. Doug Costin, Tyus Bowser, and Tyler Davis all with 1, and a lot of half sacks there. So, whatever we're doing, we need to keep doing it. And, hopefully, we'll be able to go back and potentially run for our 2nd Lombardi trophy. So here we are. We're at the re-sign process so far. Just kind of taking a look. Dorsey's been one that we've just been, kicking the can down the road with him. Uh, there's some big names out here that we got to go ahead and re-sign with the team. And I mean, a lot of these guys we're gonna have to. I have no idea where we're sitting as far as cap room, but JK. Let's go ahead. Let's get him. We got JK. Patrick Queen. We want to go ahead and get him locked up. There we go. J.K. Scott. We made the trade. We sent off Couch earlier in the year. So let's go ahead. Let's just lock him up. Chuck Clark. Another one that we could possibly walk away from just with Catalan there. We want to keep our offensive line intact as long as we possibly can. So we got him. Mabuke is having a pretty solid year. Nick Boyle, we can go ahead. We can let walk. Duvernay. Duvernay's been doing his thing for us. So let's go ahead and lock him up. Most likely come back. Continue to, kick the can down the road with Kevin Zeitler. Don't want to really lose our offensive line. Malik Harrison, probably going to go ahead and keep him along with Trayvon Young. Just kind of looking at it. For the most part, that's about all we're going to go ahead and resign. Marcus Peters, that's going to be up in the air. Screw it. We're not going to find a better kicker. Let's at least keep him for the remainder of the rebuild there. There we go. We got Justin Tucker. Hopefully he doesn't retire anytime soon, but we'll catch you at the end of the season. So after starting the season extremely hot, we came back there that Week 10 game. We lost to the Cleveland Browns. Followed up, we ended up taking home the victory in a close one against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Lost to the Browns again in a close one. Lost to the Bengals. Beat the 49ers. Lost to the Cardinals. Beat the Steelers. And then we finished out losing the last two games to the Seattle Seahawks and the Cincinnati Bengals. So, I mean, unfortunately, we were unable to do that. But the biggest thing that it comes to, we made the playoffs. So just kind of taking a look here at the playoff picture, we're facing off against the number 2 seed, the Cincinnati Bengals, for the third time this season. Hopefully we can get it done. Hasn't looked good at all this year. Looking statistically, where we finished up, we were the 5th overall offense and the 17th overall defense. So defense, starts sucking towards the second half of the year. 3,700 yards, 31 touchdowns, 10 interceptions by Lamar. J.K. Dobbins, phenomenal year. 1792, 20 touchdowns. Lamar adding 8 and 5 to his resume this season. Marquise Brown coming in 9 and 7. Andrews there, 788 and 5. Bateman with 775. So, we had a very solid receiving core. Let's see, defensively, Malik Harrison, 111, 7 TFLs, no sacks, but he did have a pick sack-wise. We had Najee Sanders coming out, continuing doing what he's doing. 9 sacks this season. Maduke, 8.5, Owe with 2.5. So, I mean, we're getting there. We're getting the pressure. Sack-wise, interception-wise, we had Marlon Humphrey. Didn't have any more. The second half of the season remained at 7. So, I mean, defense still did their thing. Unfortunately, we still fell short of being in the top 10 on D. So, getting in here to this playoff run, we're currently a +2 overall. So, hopefully, we can somehow find a way to handle the Bengals the third time that we've played them. So let's come in. We are in the snow. Big first quarter drive. Unfortunately, unable to do anything. They finished up with 10-0 Cincinnati. What the hell? 10-3. Cincinnati's just working us. They're working us at every angle. 17-3. We need a touchdown as soon as possible. Third down. We got it. 17-10 here. Move this ball down. Can we at least... There we go. We tied it up, and now things were starting to look good. Things were looking good. We're in the red zone. We took the lead 24-17 here, 24-20. We need a touchdown. We need to get a touchdown. Come on. Come on, there we go. 11-point game here. We got the ball back. We're moving on. It took us 3 times, but we finally beat the Bengals this season. Let's see exactly how we did it. Lamar Jackson, 287, 3 touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, 1336. Hollywood Brown, 5 for 50. Rashad Bateman there, 7 for 56, able to beat Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals in the wild card round. So in the divisional matchup here, we're taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Excuse me, they don't have Tyreek Hill, I'm pretty sure, but we'll take a look here at the X Factors, see what's going on with the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, the Honey Badger, and Chris Jones are all there. So we're 1 point over, 1 point overall, advantage, I guess you can say. So let's see, can we get it done? We should have another Blizzard-like scenario here. We're in the red zone. We take a 7-0 lead. Things are looking good. 14-0. We're up on the Chiefs. 14-7 here in the second quarter, and the Chiefs came back 14 unanswered, tied it up, back in the red zone for us. Third down, kicked the field goal, 17-14. Defense, do your thing. Chiefs aren't going away. 17 apiece in the third quarter. Let's go. Back in the red zone, 24-17. Come on. Come on. Come on. Did Justin Tucker miss? What is going on here? In the fourth, we need to get something. There we go. We extended it, 10-point lead. The Chiefs were able to go ahead and get 3. But, I mean, this is where it all comes down to. We need a stop. We need an absolute stop. 1 minute and 4 seconds left to go. Chiefs are down by 7. Fourth down, they tied it up. 44 seconds. Let's get in range for Justin Tucker. Unable to do it, but we're in overtime. We are in overtime. Can we get the victory? Come on. Red zone alert. There we go. We beat the Chiefs. Andy Reid goes home. I'll take it. I will take it. It was a close one. Lamar, 159, 3 touchdowns. J.K. Dobbins, 1992. All right. 33-27. We're moving on to the AFC Championship game. So, AFC Championship game, we got the Jets. We got a 6-point overall advantage. We were able to handle business against the Jets earlier this season, 27-14. Taking a look at the X Factors for them, they got Devontae Adams there. They were able to go ahead and pull him in free agency. They got Quentin Williams, Mekhi Becton, Zach Wilson, John Franklin Myers, and C.J. Mosley. So let's see, can we come away with the victory and head off to the Super Bowl for the second time this rebuild? As, once again, we are the Storm Chasers this year. Another blizzard-like condition. Unable to do anything. Jets are moving the ball down the field, and they get the first touchdown of the day, but we're going to fire right back and tie this ball game up. Here we go. 14-7, the Jets. We need something. Tied it back up here as we are now into the second half. 14 apiece. Need a stop. Unable to do it. 21-14 Jets, but we're back in the red zone. There we go. We tied it up again. We need to force a turnover. It looks like we did. Third down, able to go ahead and finally take the lead, 28-21. Defense needs to stand up again. Defense doing their thing. We did. We got the turnover. We stopped them on fourth. And, come on. This is where it comes down to it. 43 seconds left. Defense needs to stop. They're going for it on fourth down here. And we win. We are headed back to the Super Bowl as we got another victory here against the Jets. Lamar Jackson, 207, 1 touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, big game, 22 carries, 108. Marquise Brown, 3 for 43. Rashad Bateman, 6 for 71. And we are headed to the Super Bowl. So before we go ahead and hop into the Super Bowl, we'll take a look at the yearly awards. CMC gets MVP. Lamar Jackson there at number 5. AFC, Mahomes is Offensive Player of the Year. Lamar there at 3. J.K. Dobbins right behind him there at number 4. J.J. Watt there with the New England Patriots getting Defensive Player of the Year. Interesting. Mad Max following up right behind him. Marlon Humphrey there at number 4. Offensive Rookie there goes to Harrison Bailey. Let's see, do we have anybody? No. Defensive Rookie Desmond Edmonds. Nobody there. Best Quarterback goes to Mahomes. Lamar there at 3. J.K. Dobbins is your best running back. Wide receiver goes to Jamar Chase. Interesting that John Ross is up there. Didn't really have a solid career with the Bengals. He's currently just buried in that depth chart there for the Giants in real life. We didn't make anybody there. Quentin Nelson is best offensive lineman. Ronnie Stanley there at number 3. D-line goes to J.J. Watt. Man, Where is he? Our rookie's not even up there. Linebackers, nobody. DB, Marlon Humphrey gets DB of the year. Best kicker goes to Young Ho Koo, who we just beat in the AFC Championship game. So, I mean, hey, whatever. Justin Tucker there at 8. Him and those crazy eyes. So we got the Washington football team here in the Super Bowl. We're trying to live out this Cinderella tale as the number 7 seed making their way all the way to the Super Bowl, hopefully to be able to come out as champions. So, we took care of business against the Bengals, beat the Chiefs, and then beat the New York Jets. As the Washington football team were able to go ahead and handle business against Seattle, beat Dallas, beat the Packers, and they'll be looking to try to end our little historic run here as the first number 7 seed in the NFL to win the Super Bowl. So we'll go in here, we'll sim the weekly strategy, take a look here, what's going on. We got a 4-point overall advantage here as, just kind of taking a look. Scary Terry, Chase Young, and Jonathan Allen, all their X factors. So they got Bijan Robinson there out of Texas, Brandon Sheriff, Cameron Curl, Jermaine Davis, and Kayvon Thibodeau. Oh, that is a scary, scary defense. So as we go ahead, we get ready for the Super Bowl. I have no idea where it is. Couldn't really see. Is that Allegiant? Is that Allegiant Stadium? If it is, I'll be there the end of October for the Eagles-Raiders game. But, I mean, not able to do much going on down here. Able to get another turnover. We're down in the red zone. Let's see. We unable to come away with the touchdown, but we ended up with 3. Defense needs to make a stand here again, but Washington tied it up there, 3 apiece. Defense not really doing much. It's been a defensive battle, though, which, I'm good with. Able to get the first touchdown on the board by Baltimore, and it's 10-6. Washington moving the ball downfield. Let's see. Can we get a stop? Unfortunately, no. Come on. Oh, what happened there? We got the instant tutty, 17-6. Let's go up 11, 24-6 here in the fourth quarter. This game could be over. Let's go 27-6, 27-13, and there you have it. There we go. I was going to say, we got it. We got it. 27-20. We took the Cinderella story all the way to the Super Bowl victory. Let's go. Number 2 on the year. I love it. As Malik Willis is the quarterback of Washington. And, Lamar doing his thing. 210, 3 touchdowns. J.K. Dobbins, 53. Hollywood Brown, 3 for 52. And Rashad Bateman, 2 for something. But Malik Willis's head is in the way. So taking a look here, Lamar was your Super Bowl MVP as the Ravens get their 4th Super Bowl ever. Let's go. This is fantastic. Definitely boosting up my confidence here in these rebuilds, even though it's only the second one that we've done here on the channel for Madden 22. But hey, 2 Super Bowls. I'm happy with it. So I mean, we went through the re-sign period to try to get some of these guys locked up. Marcus Peters gave us the big FU. We're not going to bring back Gus Edwards. We might try to get Patrick McCard later on. Still up in the air on Chuck Clark. We got Maduke. Gonna let Nick Boyle walk. Got Malik Harrison. Zeitler, not interested in signing with us. Trayvon Young, not interested in signing with us. So I mean, we've got the middle finger sent to us. We did re-sign Huntley. He's been with us through the start. Let's keep rocking with him. So definitely need to look at some cornerbacks here in this upcoming draft class and free agency. So here in free agency, we got $21 million to spend. Did have a couple looks that I was looking at, like this left guard. He's 88 overall, star dev, 26 years old. I had this up to like 5 years, 70-some millions, and Dallas still was beating us out. We were at 112 points. So I'm like, nope, I'm out. I'll back out of this one. I'm not going to work on it. But we're going to go ahead. We're going to put a bid back on Patrick Ricard. Michael Ojimeta, Since all our other corners decided, hey, screw you guys, we're out. And Anthony Farrell, 68, we need a right tackle, so, we're going to put the bid in on him. So here we are, we're at the draft. I couldn't tell you a single thing about anybody in here. It is computer generated, and we didn't scout. We let the computer do it. So one of the biggest needs that I know that we need to look at corners. Corners is going to be the big one. Oscar Foster and Dwayne Powell could be interesting. Even this Cordell Williams there. So just kind of going down through, see where we can find hidden gems. Probably jump after this Cordell Williams here in the second. Outside linebacker. Could look at using somewhat of an upside there. Sterling Hamilton. Not the greatest combine there. Even though, Tony Upshaw looks fantastic. Just kind of looking here at the middle linebacker position. Nice to get a dev trait in there as well. And Najee Moss looks probably like the best one. Overall wise, I have no idea. This Carl Maybank could be a beast. So we'll at least highlight him. Just kind of taking a look here. What about when it comes to right tackles? Right tackle. All right. Could have a hidden gem right there. Braxton Rose, 6.7 combine grade. So with that, let's just go ahead. Let's take our middle linebacker, Najee Moss, here with the 32nd pick. 76 overall, number 8 in true talent. Ignore the elephant in the room. Since EA does not like to fix it, we had the same issue in Madden 21. We'll take it. 76 overall, 90 speed, 86 tackle, 76 block shed, 86 hit power. All right, I'm good with that. Let's roll. So taking a look here at the draft recap, we got Najee Moss. Then we went with the best corner that was out there through the combine. 71 overall, normal dev. 88 speed, not the greatest. So, kind of a bust there. But then we went Braxton Rose. Like I said, he was going to be a gem. Hidden dev, 72 overall, 6'6", 317. I think we just found our right tackle there for the future. Went with Joe Dixon, 65 overall tight end, just to add to the tight end room since we did let Nick Boyle go. Then we let the computer figure everything else out. Zahar Barkley, right outside linebacker, left tackle Dexter Westbrook, and then Parker McPhee, a left guard, 62 overall. Kind of is what it is. We're getting to that point in this rebuild that unless they're going to be an instant impact, it doesn't really matter for the team. So, of course, we'll go ahead. I hate this game. So taking a look at it here at the team, we still got Lamar, 99 overall. J.K. Dobbins did go up to a X factor there. He's 97. Ronnie Stanley, 98 overall. I'm good with that. We still got Rose, which let's do that now. Let's go ahead. Let's go. Let's reveal his dev trait here right before week 1. We have all these staff points. We pretty much ran out of room with them. So, with that, we'll go in here. We'll go into the talent tree. And boom. Reveal it. Braxton Rose, 50 points out the door. And let's see exactly what his dev trait is here right before we get into the regular season and continue to rock everything out. Probably come out as a star. And that's what he is. He's out here as a star dev, 73 overall. I'm good with it. Let's rock. Defensively, we grabbed Bryce Callahan. He's up there in age, but has that superstar dev. We were able to go ahead and get him for cheap. So, yeah. Catalan came out as a star dev. So, the team's doing its thing. We're still rocking 2 Super Bowls. I'm happy with it. And, we're gonna come in here and we're gonna try to get a third one. Why not? Why not try to, go for as many as we possibly can? So here we are halfway through year 4, and I thought we were gonna have another, Super Bowl slump as we started off the year 0-2. We went on a 5-game win streak, then lost to the Giants, and then we just won our last game there before the bye week in week 9. where we're currently sitting 6-3. Taking a look statistically, see where we're at here in year 4. We're the 16th overall offense and the 3rd overall defense. All right, Lamar, 2,000 yards, 17 touchdowns, 4 picks. Rushing wise, J.K. Dobbins continuing to do his thing. 863, 6 touchdowns. Lamar adding 428 and 5. So, I mean, with that, let's see, 428, 2,400 yards, 22 touchdowns for Lamar so far this year. Mark Andrews, 444, 0 touchdowns. Duvernay leading the way with 5. Rashad Bateman with 6. Hollywood Brown there with 4. Defensively, we got Patrick Queen leading the way, 68 tackles, 3 TFLs, 2.5 sacks, and a pick. Matabuke, 7.5. Majay Sanders there with 5. Patrick Queen, 2.5. Owe with 2. Tyler Davis with 1. Costin with 1. All right, so we're getting there. Malik Harrison with 2. Queen and Humphrey both following up with 2. So let's see how we do the remainder of this year. So we finished number 1 in the AFC North, 11-6. Bengals are right behind us, 10-7. Taking a look here at the playoff bracket as we are in the wild card. We are currently the number 3 seed. We're the only one from the AFC North to make it, so we don't have to worry about those damn Bengals. So yeah, Chargers are number 1, Jags are 2, Titans 7. We're taking on the number 6 Miami Dolphins. And, we got the Bills and the Chiefs, which will be a very good game to watch. So, like I said, we're in the playoffs. Take a look here at this, the season-ending stats, as we were the 15th overall offense. And how's our defense? Number 2 defense. So we actually went up this year. Lamar, 37, 34, and 9. Rushing-wise, J.K. Dobbins continuing to do his thing, 1,500 yards, 14 touchdowns. Lamar was 7 and 6. All right, Mark Andrews led the way, 800 yards, 4 touchdowns. Duvernay, he got paid. He was one of the guys that we had to re-sign. No, sorry, Bateman got paid. He was one of the guys that we had to re-sign there, 7 and 9. Hollywood Brown was 7 and 6, and Duvernay 7 and 9 there. Defensively, Patrick Queen, 126, 6 TFLs, 4.5 sacks, 2 interceptions. Majay Sanders with 12. Matabuke, 9.5. Let's go. Great signings there. Marlon Humphrey led the way, 5 picks, with Queen, Harrison, and Catalan coming away with 2 each. So, I mean, we're a huge overall advantage over the Miami Dolphins. Just kind of taking a look. They got Xavier Howard there as their X Factor. Jalen Waddle, Byron Jones, Emmanuel Ogbah, and Christian Wilkinson as their superstars. So let's come in here. Let's try to handle business against the Miami Dolphins here in the wild card round. And, try to continue our push for our 3rd Super Bowl. Let's see. So far, nothing. Need a big 3rd down. Miami got the touchdown. We're driving down the field. We were able to go ahead and take the field goal. Defense unable to do anything. Unable to get some stops. We were able to get one there as I was running my mouth, but we tied the ball game up there with 10 apiece. Back in the red zone. Can we take the lead? 3rd down alert. Come on. We got the touchdown, 17-10. Here in the 2nd quarter, don't let them tie this up. They did. Unfortunately, 17 apiece here in the 3rd quarter. Miami takes a field goal, 20-17. Come on, Baltimore. Come on. Here in the 4th quarter, we're in the red zone. Come on. There we go. We got the touchdown, 24-20. Miami needs a touchdown to win it. And, they gave the ball right back to us. They gave it right back to us. As long as we go ahead and kick the field goal, it puts us up by 7. 43 seconds to go, and there we go. We're moving on to the divisional round. Back-to-back years. Let's go. As we'll take a look here, got that 27-20 victory. Famous Jameis, old crab man himself, down there in Miami. Lamar 150-1. J.K. Dobbins 21-71. Hollywood Brown 8 for 73, and Rashad Bateman 4 for 22. So here in the divisional round, we got the Jacksonville Jaguars. We'll take a look at them, see what they got going as we're pretty far in here. Miles Jack, Sam Williams are right in there. Both X Factors. James Robinson, Trevor Lawrence, and Josh Allen as their superstars. We got that +6 overall advantage here. See if we can go ahead and continue to make that work and hopefully come out with a victory. Head off to the AFC Championship game as we're in the red zone already. Unable to do anything with it, but we got the ball back. We're back in the red zone. We came away with 7 this time. Defense stand up, tied the ball game up, 7 apiece. We're back here in the red zone. Need a field goal. 10-7 Baltimore here in the second quarter as Jacksonville's moving this ball down the field on us. They tied the ball game up 10 apiece. We got the touchdown right before halftime, and we got the ball to start the second half. 24-10, we are leading here in the third quarter. 24-17, Jacksonville's coming right back at us. They tied it up here in the fourth quarter. Let's go. Burn this clock. Come on. What do we got? What do we got here? Big field goal. We took a 3-point lead here under 2 minutes. Jacksonville got the touchdown. Big game-winning drive. Come on, fourth down. Let's come in. Let's go. We haven't came in with the Ravens at all. So let's go four verts. See what we got. They're crazy. They're running a lot of press. Let's see. A lot of press. Screw it. We got Lamar. Let's run it. Let's run with Lamar. Let's have a little fun. 8 for 46. 2 touchdowns on the day. No, get out of that. No, what did I do? I wanted to sim. But hey, we'll come in here. Let's see what we got. We got Lamar. Able to roll right. Come on, get out. There we go. I don't want to play. Let's go back in here. Get back into the Super Sim. See what it does. All right, we're in the red zone. 37 seconds to go. We got the touchdown. Let's go. Oh, they tied it up. They tied this ball game up at the 25. Let's try something. We're exhausted. Let's call the timeout. We can't call a timeout. Damn it. Let's see if we can hit somebody deep. Let's move Bateman over. Hollywood. We almost had Hollywood Brown. We came down with the reception, but we're headed to overtime. Let's see. Tails never fails. Jaguar tails failed. Tails failed here in overtime. Let's see. Come on, get out. Get me out of this. I want to go back to the sim. All right, defense. We need a score. Come on, we need to do something. We're in the red zone. We got it. Let's go. We are headed back-to-back years to the Super Bowl here with the Baltimore Ravens going for number 3 as we got the 40-34 victory. Lamar Jackson 343, 2 touchdowns. JK 22 for 94. Marquise Brown 6 for 120. Let's go. So I jumped ahead of myself. I was thinking we were already headed to the Super Bowl, but we're in the AFC Championship game. Taking a look here at the Chiefs, Mahomes, Chris Jones, Travis Kelce, and the Honey Badger there as their X Factors. Johnny Hecker and Zacharias Walker, who is an absolute monster. I forget what rebuild we had him in Madden 21, but man, Zacchaeus was a beast. Overall, there's no advantage. We're 89, both of us. So let's go. Can we make our back-to-back trips to the Super Bowl as we are in another blizzard-like condition? The Chiefs drive down. They get the first touchdown on the board. And can we tie it? Fourth down. We went for it. 14-0 the Chiefs. Not looking good. We cut it in half. 21-7 now. Never mind. Come on. 21-14. We got the ball here in the third quarter. We can't even tie it up? Come on. There we go. We got the ball back here in the third quarter. Still unable to do anything. Come on, Lamar. 24-14. We're in the red zone. 24-21. They're down there. They're going to get it. Yeah, it's looking like it's over. We got 1:09 left. Unable to get... Come on. Big third down. Need a stop. Unfortunately, unable to do it. We're headed home. Unable to go to back-to-back Super Bowls as Lamar went 268, 2 touchdowns. J.K. Dobbins, 10 for 44. Hollywood Brown, 5 for 51. And Rashad Bateman, 10 for 74. Mahomes did his thing. So taking a look here at the Pro Bowl roster, Lamar Jackson is the quarterback number 1. J.K. Dobbins, halfback 1. Ricard coming in fullback 2. Let's see. Did we have anybody else make it Phillips there, left guard too. All right. I like it. I like it. Just looking, not much else. Patrick Queen, middle linebacker too. Yeah, I mean, that's about it for us. We had more offensive guys than we had defense, but hey, I'll take it. Get their names out there. Go out, have some fun. Yearly awards. We had Zeke coming away with MVP. So the MVP and runner-up are facing each other in the Super Bowl this year. Lamar Jackson coming in there at number 4. AFC Mahomes comes in, Offensive Player of the Year. Lamar Jackson, runner-up. J.K. Dobbins there at number 9. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Joey Bosa, not Bosif. Offensive Rookie goes to Ryan Capps, whoever that was. Defensive Rookie. Quarterback Lamar coming in there at number 2. Dobbins coming in there at number 2. Let's see. We won't have anybody here. O-line. Webb, our rookie, coming in there, making that short list. D-line. Linebackers. DB. Come on. Anybody. Marlon Humphrey there at number 3. And kicker. Where is he? He's somewhere in there. There he is, number 4. Always a plus side when Dallas loses. Chiefs go ahead and get their 4th Super Bowl title as Nick Bolton is Super Bowl MVP. So as we get ready to go ahead and kick off year 5, the final year of the rebuild, we got Lamar Jackson and J.K. Dobbins both in that 99 club. Ronnie Stanley retired. So with that, we went DeMarco here. We revealed his dev trait, which was a superstar. So, I mean, fantastic for us. I'm good with that. What am I doing? I wanted to look at his abilities. Sorry, I'm tired. It's, late, 2 a.m. So, I mean, yeah, we don't really have anything else. So, can win that or impact blocks on screenplays. I don't know how things really handle in the sim as far as the screenplays, so we'll go post up. Mark Andrews, he's close to a 99 club. He's a 97 overall. Defensively, still the same. We went big on free agency with Byron Jones and Mike Hilton there. Both superstars since Callahan decided to give us the big middle finger and, decide, hey, we're going to, visit free agency. So we're going to go ahead. We'll get into this, we'll sim out the season. And we'll come back at the end since it is, year 5. Not really too big. Be nice to get in there, get another Super Bowl victory. So let's go ahead. Let's actually, we'll do this. We'll sim right up to midseason here, and we'll be right back. So coming into midseason, we are 6-1. 6-1. Let's go. Adofe, Marlon Humphrey, they all get upgrades. We got a shit ton of staff points that we haven't used. Don't really need them. So just kind of taking a look here. Let's take a look statistically. We're the 14th overall offense and the 8th overall defense. Lamar, 1459, 11 touchdowns, 1 pick. J.K. Dobbins, 691, 3 touchdowns. So Lamar, 1,800 yards so far. And he has 5 rushing touchdowns to add on to that. Receiving wise, Mark Andrews leads the way, 500 touchdowns, 3 touchdowns. Marquise Brown, 327, 6. So, I mean, I'm good with that. Malik Harrison leading the way. 49 tackles, 1 TFL, 1.5 sack. Sack wise, we got Majay Sanders already up to 7. And Maduke there at 4. Queen and Byron Jones, big free agency acquisition there, coming in away with 1. So let's see how we were sitting at 6-1. We beat the Vikings, we lost to the Bills, and then we handled business against the Patriots, 49ers, Bears, Chargers, Browns. So it's nice to see majority of these wins were away wins. So a lot of what's coming down to it, we're gonna be at home in Baltimore. So we're currently sitting here at the week 8 bye week. Let's come back, see how things look at the end of the year. So we finished off as the number 1 seed in the AFC, probably the number 1 seed across the board in the NFL as is. We're currently 15-2. Yeah, you heard me right, 15-2. We built a monster of a track team. The Chiefs are the number 2 seed, taking on the Tennessee Titans. The Texans against the Raiders. The Jets against the Browns. So, we'll come in here. Let's see how things are going statistically wise. As 15-2, right there, like I said. We'll take a look here at the standings. Where did we end up? How close is anybody else? So, yeah, we are that number 1 seed through the NFL. Scored 498 points. We allowed 374. So, we finished up on a 2-game winning streak. I'm kind of curious to see who we lost to. So let's go ahead. Let's check that out here before we get into the actual playoffs. So we lost to the Bills there. And then we lost all the way down here to the Browns, where we got blew out. We got blown out there, 49-14. So, I mean, 5-1 in the division? I'll take it. Let's take a look here statistically. How do we finish up? How do we finish this up? 8th overall offense and the number 1 defense in the league. Lamar Jackson, 36 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. Fantastic. 3,664 passing yards to add on to that 863 and 7. So, let's see. Got to do some quick math, blah, blah, blah. 43 touchdowns and like 4,300 yards, I think. J.K. Dobbins continuing to do his thing. 15 and 13. Receiving wise, we had Mark Andrews 9 and 8. Marquise Brown 850 and 13. Bateman 6 and 6. Duvernay coming in there 485 and 4. Hey, I'll take it. Queen over 100, 107, 6 TFLs, 3 sacks. There we go. Majay Sanders finished up with 11 and a half. Maduke with 9. Pick wise, Patrick Queen led the way with 3. Byron Jones and Kimber, the dude with the weird head, both with 2. Humphrey and Deshaun Elliott both with 1. So as we kick off the divisional round, we got the Tennessee Titans. Just kind of taking a look, see where they're at, because it's been forever. It seems like Jeffrey Simmons, Derrick Henry there as your X factors. Caleb Farley, Teron Armstead, Gerald Short, and Kevin Byard there as their superstars. So let's go ahead. Let's get into this. I don't even know where our overall is. I know it's high. It is very high. And the game crashed. All right, now that we're back, let's go ahead. Let's get into this divisional round against the Tennessee Titans. As we're just trying to do something. We gave up a touchdown. So much for being that number 1 defense. Able to go ahead and capitalize on the next possession. Tied the ball game up. We got a turnover there. Let's go. Can we get some points? 10-7. We're up on Tennessee. 14-10, Tennessee takes the lead here. We're in the second quarter still, hopefully trying to get close. 14-13. Defense needs to make a stand. Unfortunately, we couldn't. 21-13. Let's see. Third down alert. There we go. We got a field goal. 21-16. Defense, let's go. Back on offense. Need to get in here. 24-21. Can we get a touchdown? Please get a touchdown. Something. Big field goal. Oh, in the red zone. In the red zone here in the fourth quarter. Come on. Got the touchdown. Up by 10. Now it's 31-28. Up by 3. We just need to kill this clock. Come on. Justin Tucker unable to do it. Come on. Defense. Defense. We're headed to overtime. Need a big stop. Need a big stop. Come on. Damn it. So you go in as the number 1 seed in the entire NFL and you can't even win the game. Too much time off. Tua Tagovailoa there as the Tennessee Titans quarterback. And he goes ahead and he gets that victory. All right, like I said, no, I didn't have fun. I didn't even play. Dismiss that. But hey, I mean, is what it is. We made it to 3 Super Bowls. We won 2 of 3. So, what? 66.66667% chance. I'm happy with it. Let's go ahead. We have to sim up here to the Super Bowl. And we'll kind of see what happens. Check out the yearly awards here quick. As we got the Saints and the Titans. Lamar Jackson didn't even win MVP. Such bullshit. Lamar Jackson, Offensive Player of the Year. Let's see. Oh, J.K. didn't even come in there. All right. But we got Offensive Player of the Year. Miles Jack comes in Defensive Player of the Year. Offensive Rookie goes to John Lopez. Defensive rookie goes to him. Lamar Jackson's best quarterback. Best running back goes to Josh Jacobs. J.K. Dobbins coming in there at number 6. Receiver, we had Marquise Brown coming in there at number 8. O-line goes to Quentin Nelson. Clay Webb, their runner-up. D-line, do we have anybody? No. We got no love there on the D-line. We got Patrick Queen coming in there, making that short list for the best linebacker DBs. Nothing. Best kicker, where is he? He has to be somewhere. Number 8, Justin Tucker. So, I mean, let's go ahead. Let's just sim out. Let's see who finishes up as the Super Bowl 60 winner. And let's see. It was the Saints, 38-7, as you know, the Saints able to go ahead and get their second Super Bowl as Roman Overton gets the Super Bowl MVP. But I mean, like I said, we'll take a look here. Let's end by taking a final look here at the team and see what we got. So Lamar, he's sitting there. He's got 4 upgrades, unable to use any of them as at 99. J.K. Dobbins there at 99. Hollywood Brown 91. Rashad Bateman 91. Really would have liked to see this rookie pan out. See how well he does. As Rose is there as an 81 already. Webb, wow, 92 overall. Fantastic. Mark Andrews dropped down 1. On the defensive side of the ball, I guess, we didn't keep Mike Hilton. All right, cool. But I mean, whatever. Like I said, it's over. We're a 91 overall. But yeah. Like I said, 2 out of 3 Super Bowls, make it 3 out of 5 years. I'll take it. Successful rebuild in the books. So, as always, if you're new here, make sure to smash that like. Well, if you're let's rewind a little bit. If you're new here, make sure to smash that subscribe button. We're on the way to 350 subscribers here on the channel, and as always, hit that like button. It helps me out in more ways than you know. And, like I said before in the past videos, at 500 subscribers, I will be doing a jersey giveaway here on the channel. So make sure that you hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for further rebuilds and other content. But until next time, thanks for stopping by. Peace.